Start.
Once again, welcome to all the students. So now, in the previous lecture, what we have learned, that is what do you mean by Coriolis mode of acceleration, its magnitude, and how to decide its direction. Now, in this lecture, we will solve a numerical. Now, this numerical I already given you for on the sheet. So now here we consider. Now this is point O and point Q is fixed. Here there is a slider B. Here link OB, it is the crank. It rotates in the clockwise direction. Point A is coincident point with slider A, slider B at this particular position. Okay. Then this link is extended up to the point B. Another link is BD, and D it is the slider. Okay. Now by default, here what happens? First we have to draw the velocity polygon and then acceleration diagram. Now here Coriolis component of acceleration comes into the picture because here slider B, which is rotating along this link QA, so which is not fixed, it is having some rotary motion. Now first we have to draw the velocity polygon. Now velocity polygon, so here first crank, that is the link OB. So first we have to find out velocity of B with respect to A. Sorry, velocity of B with respect to O. So omega OB multiplied by length OB. So from this we will get the magnitude of velocity of B with respect to O. Then its direction is perpendicular to link OB. Okay. Then first we have to mark the position of point O and then draw the vector, that is OB, which is perpendicular to link OB. We know its magnitude. So for this we have to take one scale. So mark the vector OB, velocity of B with respect to O. Then that is point A. Now point Q is fixed, so it should be coincide with point O. Next is what? Velocity of point A with respect to point Q. So that velocity vector is perpendicular to link AQ. Velocity of A with respect to Q. So here we know its direction only, we don't have its magnitude. So just draw the vector from point Q. It is perpendicular to link QA. Okay. Then velocity of slider B with respect to A. So this slider which is having a motion along link QA. So just draw the vector from point B. It is parallel to link QA. So this point of intersection of these two vectors, that is point A. So here we will get velocity of B with respect to A, that is vector AB. Vector QA represent velocity of A with respect to Q. Then here we have to decide this point is C. Here we have to decide the position of point C by that ratio which we have learned in relative velocity. So here that is vector QC divided by vector QA is equal to capital QC divided by capital QA. So vector QC is equal to capital QC upon QA is into vector QA. Now we know the length of vector QA, we know the length of link QC and QA. From that we can calculate the length of vector QC. So position is AQC. So AQC, extend this line and mark the position of point C. Then next, velocity of slider D with respect to C. So we have to draw the vector which is perpendicular to link CD from point C. Then velocity of slider D with respect to fixed link. So slider D which is having motion along the horizontal line, the line of stroke in the horizontal direction. So draw the horizontal vector from point O. So this point of intersection is point D. So here we get velocity of D with respect to C, velocity of slider D. Here velocity of C with respect to Q. So this is the velocity polygon for this mechanism. Okay. Then our important thing is what? Here we are going to see how to find out the Coriolis component of acceleration and its direction. Means for this we have to draw the acceleration polygon for this particular mechanism. But it is must that we have to first draw the velocity polygon. Then here again we have to start the acceleration polygon from the link OB. So first we have to find out